I'm not a Christian influencer. I'm Christian, but I make motivational content. That was my plan originally. At the beginning of this year, I had no idea what to do with my life, so I fasted and asked God. God told me to start making content, and it made sense to me because I love creating content. I didn't think to go to the route of being a Christian content creator because I'm only been Christian about 3, almost 4 years, and I'm not that knowledgeable about the Bible and Christianity. If you want to learn about things, have information, there is so many content creators who you can follow who have like accurate information about everything in the Bible and theology and what it is to be a Christian and stuff like that. So I didn't think it's going to be me. So I still wanted to do something positive, so I was thinking to go to the route of being a motivational content creator, but more on the psychology side, because I feel like that's something that I am pretty knowledgeable about and I can talk about. In general, I value intelligence a lot. I'm always thinking how we can solve problems in the society, in close relationships, mentally with ourselves, how we can better our mindset. But there is also so many other sides to me. I'm really funny actually. That was also my original plan, to start making skits, funny videos, stand-up comedy, stuff like that. I'm super into skincare, everything, beauty, cosmetology. I have a cosmetologist diploma, like the proper one. I went to school for a year. So I was thinking to, yeah, maybe to start like integrating that into my content also. I'm a big foodie. I love cooking, healthy living. I'm really good at cooking. I used to live in Dubai, so I'm really into luxury, expensive things, femininity, masculinity, relationships. There's so much things that I can rather talk about that would make more sense to me than Christianity. But when God calls you to do something, you have to do it. But I was feeling also that when you go into this route of being a Christian content creator, it's very narrow, your niche. There's not a lot of things that you can do. For example, me with my channel, I can put like different things in there, like vlogs, mukbangs, get ready with me, continue doing motivational videos, story time, stuff like that. I was feeling like when you're a Christian content creator, it's very narrow what you can talk about. But then I started to have this a new mindset that I'm really putting God in a box, and God really is bigger than our plans, and God really, the way that God changes your heart and mind is insane. So yeah, I was really starting to think that I'm putting God in a box, because I don't think that there will ever be a time as a Christian where you are like, okay, now I made it. Now there is nothing new coming. I'm like at the end of the relationship with God. When you become a Christian, it's almost like a close relationship, like a marriage. You know, first year you're just learning so much about each other. Second year you're really changing and you see them as a different person also. Third year there might be like a storm, but you're still together and you get through the storm together. Fourth year you might drift away from each other, you're not so close. Then there's another season where you fall in love with them all over again. I feel like relationship with God, it's the same. There is always something new coming, and God will always keep on changing your mind and heart. He can do anything and everything in your life. So now I'm kind of in this place where I'm having this new mindset. And obviously, as Christians, we have to do what God asks us to do. There is no other way. We really have to be obedient to God. So I've been only Christian for almost 4 years. And when I was still not a Christian, I was thinking that obedience or obedience to God is something bad. I didn't understand it, because obedience initially, when you're not a religious person, I think you will see it the same way. You feel like it is something that you somebody has dominance over you and they can just like boss you around, like do this, do that, just for their fun, you know. But once you become a Christian, God will really start changing your mind and heart. And the way that God has changed my mind with this is that, like, you will see obedience as something bad because you don't know who God is and you don't have love for God. Because why would somebody who has created this whole universe and stars and forests and lakes and you with your beauty and your talents, and who has put a soul in your body, why would they tell you to do something just for their fun, just to have like dominance over you? Why would they tell you to do something that is not for your highest good? It doesn't make any sense. So now I'm just seeing obedience as a virtue, as like a value, I guess. So basically, why I'm saying all of this is, at the beginning of this year, God started to show me something that will happen in the future. And He has showed me this before, already many years ago. But now there is really a sense of urgency. This past week also, I had another dream about something that will happen in the future. And I think that we are really close to it. And it's something bad. And we really have to repent and turn to God because we are running out of time. So, because God has been showing this so much to me, I know that I have to put it out there. So, if you're seeing this video now, subscribe to my channel. I will try to have this video up by this week. Because, yeah, I don't have any more time to think, do I or do I not want to be a Christian content creator, because this is God's will that He's showing me to put this out there, and that is what I'm going to do. So this is what I wanted to talk about today, to kind of change direction, I guess, and just trust God and, yeah, see what will happen.